Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, like, subscribe to my channel and also hit the reminder so anytime I post something you get reminded and you can come right back. So today I'm going to talk about growing up tall. So as I would have mentioned in my last YouTube is that I'm 5'10", and obviously you probably can't see that because I'm sat down for one. And also I've had so many people say to me like before that on my photos I look short. And I'm like, well, doesn't everyone look short on their photo? Especially if you're standing by yourself, you look short. But if you measure me next to the door that 9 times out of 10 I'm standing next to, like how tall is the door? The door like 6'5", and I'm not wearing heels, and I'm like 6'1" in heels alone, so I'm tall. I am tall. But I know I've spoken to like tall people before and they always said that they had a struggle when they were growing up or they really didn't like it, and I've never had that. Like I've never ever thought, oh gosh, I wish I was short. I mean, obviously there's benefits of being tall, there's benefits of being short, and I've just never had an issue with it. Like, let's just rewind back to when I got tall. So I never felt like I was massive or really tall at all, really. I had my growth spurt in year 9, so the 6 weeks holiday into year 9. So I was 13 years old when I had my growth spurt, and I just remember going back to school and just being bigger than everyone else because like all the boys hadn't grown yet, the girls were still little, and it was just me like towering over everyone. But I never felt like insecure about it or anything. Like it is what it is. What you meant to do about it? Like you're tall, you can't like shrink. It's already done. And I think I've just always had a confidence with it because you can't change it. God makes you how he wants to make you, and you just got to live with the cards you've been dealt, basically. And I always think like if you're tall, you were born to stand out. It's as simple as that. You're born to stand out and embrace it, because what like yeah, you're gonna walk. Sorry guys, I've had a little bit of a bev today, as you may possibly be able to tell. Like it's the first time me and my I keep saying partner, he's had a go at me about this. He's like, Lauren, I'm not your partner, I'm your fiance. Me and my fiance went out on our first date night, well date day, let's say, since last year. So the last time we went out was October for his birthday. So today was our first day out, and it was a bit spontaneous, to be honest. He was like, should we go Spoons? I'm like, oh yeah, all right then. Went Spoons, and just we thought we was going to be out for an hour or two, but we ended up being out for 4 hours. And I got a little bit tipsy, so I did. Got back, had a nap, because that's the type of chick I am. I love a nap. Do you guys like a nap? Comment below, because I just feel like I'm the napping queen. And I'm like, take advantage of a nap. Like anytime there's an opportunity to nap, I'm napping. Like I just love a little nap. So when I had a nap, luckily my makeup stayed on. Like all I had to do was I can't even talk today. Apply my lipstick, but my like eyeshadow and stuff, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like orange to match my outfit, has stayed on perfectly. And my eyelashes, like I use the magnetic eyelashes now, where you put the liquid eyeliner on and then the magnetic eyelashes stick to it, and mate, they're a fucking game changer. Like they don't rip out my eyelashes, like they feel effortless, very light on the eye. So that's why I was doing a video. I wasn't even planning on doing a video tonight, but I was like, my makeup actually looks good, and it's very rare that I wear full makeup. Like I don't really wear makeup day to day, so I thought makeup's on, just put a bit of lippy on, why not give it a go? So if I do stutter at any point or get tongue-tied, it's because of the bevs in Wetherspoons. Them cocktails are beautiful. So back to where I was at, because I just got sidetracked massively. So yeah, my growth spurt happened when I was 13, and I grew so quickly that my knees actually couldn't catch up. And I remember going to the doctors and they said I had something, I can't even remember what it's called, I'm going to say it wrong, Oslatter's disease within my knees, which means that I grew in such a short space of time that my knees just didn't keep up with the pace. So I've got like little bumps on my knees, which the doctor said I would have grown out of, but I haven't, they're still there. So I do find it hard to like get on my knees because I'm like rocking on the bump. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But I just find like everyone always comments on a tall person, I find as well. Like, even if it's people I don't know, like say, well, back in the day, because we haven't been to the club in ages, if I'd be in the club and everyone would be like, oh my God, you're so tall, I wish I was tall. Or, oh gosh, you could be a model. And I'm like, I really couldn't. Like, don't models have to be really slim? That ain't me. That ain't me at all. Like, oh my God. And do you know when like people point out that you're tall? I'm like, I know. I've been living with myself like 24/7. I'm with me each day and every day. I've been tall for the past, how old am I? 28. Tall since 13. Why I've decided to do maths on camera is beyond me. So what? 16? No. 15 years? 15 years. Been tall for 15 years. So I know. Thanks for reminding me, guys. But the one thing that I probably struggle with being tall is sometimes finding a good fit of clothes. And like I said in one of my other videos as well, ASOS really helped me out for the length, for tall stuff. Definitely for my legs. My arms, I'm normally quite fine with it, unless coats. I remember when I was like younger, my mum used to have to take my coat to like the dry cleaners to get them to lengthen it. If they like, I always had to check like, this is tall girl problems. So when you turn over your coat, like normally there's like that much material underneath. So I always used to check that before I bought a coat. And then my mum used to take it to the dry cleaners so they could lengthen it so it actually fit me to like there. So that was the only issue with coats. Normally tops and everything like that I can fit in a regular because my body's non-existent. It's like a pea size. But legs wise, and I was like, growing up, I was so happy when they brought in like everyone showing their ankle and it's like a little bit cropped and everyone started turning up their jeans and stuff like that, because that's how the jeans fit me anyway. So it was a good job that became the new style. So I always had an ankle out because I had no choice, because I could never find jeans that fit me. And then I just became like a legging chick as well. Like I love a pair of leggings, but now I'm trying to force myself into jeans because I just need an array of outfits, because before I just was in anything you'd catch me was leggings on the top, leggings and a something basically. And now jeans, because they can now fit me, because the tall section is doing me good. But I just think everyone should just embrace themselves nowadays. Like, obviously, we all have our own insecurities, whether it's your height, whether it's your weight. You want to put weight on, you want to lose weight. You're not happy with that little roll there. Like, we all have something that makes us insecure. But luckily for me, like, my height has never made me insecure. I remember when I was growing up, like when you see like smaller girls with like guys that were like 6'4", I used to be like, oh gosh, that's my category of men and that's another one gone. Do you know what I mean? And luckily my partner's like 6'2", 6'3", so I've found someone within my category. Like, there's nothing wrong with dating someone shorter than you either, because I have done that in the past, but I did want someone a little bit bigger than me. Like someone bigger than you in heels, you feel little. And like my my fiance makes me feel little, and I've never had that before, so it's really nice for once to feel small. because I'm a giant up in this bitch. I remember on an occasion where I went into B&M, my local B&M, and a girl was in there and she was just stacking the shelves, and she was taller than me, actually, I would say. And she looked at me and I was like, "Oh, you're right." And she was like, "How are you wearing those shoes?" So I was wearing a pair of Doc Martens, just some black lace at once. She was like, "How are you wearing those shoes?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "Wow, I can't do it because I'm so tall." I was like, "You're not far off my height." And she was like, "Yeah, like, it's so rare when I see someone tall." And I think there's this like unknown thing where a tall woman, well, I do it, I know I do it, I don't know if any of you guys do it, if you are tall as well, so let me know in the comments below. But I do this anyway, like if I see a tall girl, because it's so rare, I see her and I just give her like the nod of appreciation kind of thing. And this is kind of what this girl was doing. She was like, "Look, I can't believe like you're wearing Doc Martens and you're tall," because it does add a couple of inches on. And I'm like, "Yeah, like just embrace it, get a pair, why not?" And she was like, "Do you wear Converse?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've got them chunky ones, like them hiker ones." And where did I get them from? ASOS, the hiker Converse, and the chunk on it is like literally that big, but I love them. And I was like, "Yeah, I've got the chunky ones, I don't even wear the flat ones anymore." She was like, "Oh my god, like I love it, like maybe I should just embrace it." I was like, "You should embrace it. Like everyone's going to stare at you either way for whatever reason. Someone's always going to have an opinion, or someone's all going to look at you in some type of way. So let's give them something to look at. Yeah, I'm 6'2" in heels, or 6'1". Yes, I'm tall, but like it's cool. Everyone has something. And what you have, there's someone else that's looking at you that they're like, "Oh my god, I wish I had that too." So why don't you just enjoy that you actually have it? I just think in today's society, we're always looking at what we need to change, or we're always looking at what we want. And sometimes we just need to take a minute sometimes we just need to take a minute and just appreciate what we have. Because we do have a lot. We have a lot, we've got a lot to be thankful for, and just take a moment and just take a beat and just be like, "Yeah, I'm happy with this," you know? And that's how I've always been about my height, because so many people have complimented me saying, "Oh my god, you've got really long legs," or like, "You're really tall, I wish I was tall." And you've got these people wishing for it, and then you've got people dreading what they have, and you've just got to be happy with what you got, I think. So sorry if I've been off on a tangent. I think definitely those cocktails have gone to my head, but sometimes it's just not a night. Sometimes it's nice to have just like a boozy chat, because you know the truth comes out when you've had a bev. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, leave comments below, and let me know what you guys want me to do next, because I'm happy to oblige. But yeah, thanks for your time. Bye, bish.
Real hot girl shit. It ain't always about what you like, sometimes it's about what's right. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H